Hello, everybody. Have the drink here in this moment. Oh, hi, guys. I don't know if you've seen me, but um, this is it. And I just want to say, guy, I just because I deleted a comment. I love Jade LLR. I love you. I love Jade LLR. And just that, I just want to explain this. I know it's how do I say this? It's not diplomatic for me to say, okay, but I just want to say, like, some people I don't necessarily trust, not in terms of readers, okay? So if I don't, either I don't know the person or I don't trust, and it's something that is very hard to explain, okay? And I'm sure that there's a lot of ways that you can get a lot out of other people. I'm not saying that you can't get things out of other people, but if I see someone's name that I don't know or that I may not necessarily like, for that's personal, I will delete it just because I feel like if it's my channel, I kind of like it's kind of a if it's there, then it means I'm okay with it. Okay, so you know what I mean. So I just wanted to say, just to explain, it's not personal. It's not in terms of I love Jade or whatever. It's just that I don't necessarily. Some people, I'll just say it. Okay, don't necessarily name names, but some people I don't necessarily trust. Okay, I've watched readings. And I was like, doesn't feel right to me, and it's just me. Okay, and I feel like that's why I don't really, you know but I love Jade. I love Jade. Okay, so you know what I mean. I just some people I just don't, and it's like you don't have you don't should not listen to what I say anyway. How do I say this? It doesn't matter that I like or that I don't like person. It's not about what I think, but since it's my channel, I feel like I can only let comments about people that I either know or trust. But if it's somebody that I outwardly don't trust to begin with, or that I watch something and I was like feels off to me, I'm not. So just explaining. I love Jada LLR. Jade LLR. Okay. So explanations. So guys, oh my god, I can't believe. Can you believe the day of today was crazy? It was crazy. Crazy day today, huh? Ooh, crazy. So I can't believe I'm still alive. Because guys, I'm tired. Okay, I was like I'm tired, and as you see now that we have conversations, I'm energized. I am energized today. So, but it's not, guys. Oh my god. So anyway, so now, guys, I want to say, oh my god, there's so much to say. Can you believe I went to the thing today? So that was how how it so and just I want to just comment a little bit of how it happened, right? So guys, I as you know, I've done several readings on that on the guy, what's his name, Epstein, and I've never wanted to look very deep, for obvious reasons. I don't want to know the details about stuff like that. But when I saw the image, guys, and if you what was I gonna say, have you seen this house in the island? It's really creepy. It looks like a fake Egyptian temple or something. It's really strange. It's a striped house and it looks ugly. But what is most bizarre about the house is that you look at it and it's an island, right? So you would think there would be pools. You would think there would be a lot of, normal, like if you see these normal mansions, right? There's a lot of like, there's just a, like people use the outside, the outdoors. That's the point of the island. You would think, right? Normal people think, oh, an island, wow, like the Kennedys and stuff like that. No, but this is a house that has no. It's like they have underneath. I told you guys. I believe they have tunnels there. There is no. You can't see anything inside the house, and it's an island. Why would you have an island? It's like for nefarious purposes. You know what I mean? I think it's a prison or something like that. Okay. I really think it's some sort of like, how like this. I'm not to say, but like guys, let's get real. Remember how the CIA would like torture people in like random places, or like other countries, or islands like this, right? So they would not have but this is actually in the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is good for us because it's still U.S. jurisdiction, I believe. Okay, right? But but it's just kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? Think about it. It's so creepy, guys. It is so creepy. So anyway, so as I was saying, I was talking about this. So then I know it's bad for me, guys, that I'm on Twitter. Sometimes it's addictive, and it's like ever since the rest, I was on it, and then like I was saying, the video, I saw that, and I was like, I got this really, really bad feeling. And unfortunately, I was in bed. I was on the phone or whatever in my bed, and like, it's late. That's the situation that you're not gonna sleep very well, whatever. So then I wake up kind of like in the middle of the night, and I was like, okay, why? Why do I have this feeling? Okay, why do I have this feeling? Like, what is it? And that was the things I saw. The thing about the bodies, it was so, guys, kind of. I'm sorry, I'm saying because it was so weird that it really shook me. Not, you know what I mean? And I was like, so what was really weird about it was that first, and I was like, am I dreaming? But it's not. I told you, it's not a dream because I never remember my dreams, and I remember exactly as it was. But it's just like when I first saw it, it's sort of like you're making sense. What is this? I couldn't tell, but because he was like, it was this. Guys, I'm sorry to say this. It was like these things on the floor, these bodies on. But at first you're like, what is the body doing on the floor? Right? It's like it looks like a person, but it's not a person. It's like this, but it's like all yellow, and it kind of like stiff and like kind of drying a little bit. um Not drying, but it was like, it wasn't a mummy, but it was like, it was obvious that it was a dead person, but there was no sign on, like, they were skinny, but there was no violent sign of, you know what I mean, nothing at least that I saw. I was like, oh, I thought, no, I wasn't doing an autopsy, but it was like, guys, what is so weird is they were in this room where there was all, it was clear the only purpose of the room was to put these chairs in, those like random rooms next to pools, and there were bodies there, like they were furniture. They were furnished. No, okay, guys, let's not speculate. I'm just explaining, okay? Let's not, I don't want to know how. I'm just saying, okay? I don't think, because they were very skinny, guys. I don't know. I wonder if they was starvation or something like that, okay? I don't know. But it was just like, I couldn't believe it that they were left like that, like as if they were furniture. Like, how, to me, guys, this was a shock. I was like, wait, there's a body there and it's a person, and the person is right next to a piece of furniture. Like, it was so shocking, okay, to me, that it was like, it was a thing. And like, you know what I mean? And then I saw the thing about the water, and I was like, whoa, this is like some sort of horror film, okay? Like, awful, awful thing. And they're in this island, isolated, okay? Can you believe it? Isolated like that. Those girls, like, they were so small. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, guys, and as you know, it's not. I sometimes I would say, oh, I don't like the shock value of anything. It's not that I'm. Oh, look, I saw this, but really, it was like, I was like, and then I couldn't. So then I wonder if I woke up when I woke up and I saw. I was like, oh, I would like refresh Twitter constantly, and I was like, wait, why can't I just go there? Maybe I should just go there, right? It was just like random because it's not that far, but I've never been. So I was like, well, might as well just try, right? So that's how I took the cab. Yeah. So that's how I took the cab there. And guys, don't you think it worked? Oh, can I tell you? Okay. And I swear I'm going to start the reading really soon. But um, so this is what I realized, guys. You know what? I think I can go in the inside the courthouse. And they said that you can't take a cell phone, but I realized I was doing some research just now, and it said that you can put your cell phone in, like, with a security or something like that, and you can go in. I think I'm gonna go, but unfortunately, he's not gonna be there. Guys, I really want to yell at people. So I can't, but you'll be kicked out of the courthouse if I yell. But like, but I think it would be really interesting to see. There was that exactly, guys. There, right? So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go on the ball. Why not? Like, it opens at 8:30. That the whole thing opens at 8:30. I'm gonna go in. The thing starts probably later. I don't know what time. Yeah, they take your cell phone. I can't, obviously I can't do. Oh, excuse me. Can you hold on 1 second? I am doing film. No, they can't. Obviously, you can do that. That makes sense, right? But it'll be so interesting to see those people in person. Can you imagine to see those lawyers in person? I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them. I want to tell them a few things. Excuse me. You're going to hell. There's a bus waiting for you. There is a bus waiting for you. You know what it's called? Straight to hell bus. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So yeah, but it's okay, guys. I know there's press, but whatever. You know what I'm like? They were saying it was packed courtroom, but everybody liked me there, guys. Everybody liked me there. Not that not that I whatever. It doesn't matter that like. I feel like people. I was like, no, I didn't. But it was nice. People were like nice to each other in New York. You know what I mean? Kind of like straightforward. So I was like, hey, yeah. So, oh my god, imagine if I should have. Oh my god, guys. Now, oh my god, my creative ideas. I have the brain. Please stop. I'm gonna go to that store. The store that I like, the '90s. That said, that store, Flying Tiger. They sell these little tickets. They sell these tickets that are supposed to be like circus. So I'm gonna be like, this is a. You have several tickets here for you. Listen, it's for you. You get the straight to hell bus. This is a ticket. So, oh my God, Jade, Jade, yes. Oh my God, wear handcuff glasses. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have to go now. Oh my God, I'm very excited about it. I'm very Oh my God, the handcuff. Did it? Okay, maybe do they stop people from wearing things? Do you think they could stop me? Oh, I have put a scription. I have put a scription. Is this is oh my God, oh my God. They would take really? Why would they take why? Why? Oh, that's right, guys. I forgot I have the handcuffs. No, but I think that's I don't think they're metal. Neither one. Oh, oh. No, but I think just having the glasses, guys. No, yeah. Oh, oh, oh no. But maybe I'll try. I'll try. Okay, I'll try it inside the courtroom, depending on what he says. If no bond, I'm going to add it inside the bits. You got problem? You got problem? One sec. You'll be amazing. Can you imagine? I'll be like playing. Hmm. No, exactly. I put it, but you have to go through the metal detector, right? No, but if I go inside the courtroom, yeah, depending. Oh, depending on what comes out, depending on what comes out, then I'll put it on. But you know what, guys? I'll look at them like this. Like imagine. It's so funny. God, you have problem. You have prejudice against me. You are lying. You are prejudice against women. Yeah, I know you. I know you were trying. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. No, but they don't no, 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 guys. The press, they have really big press credentials, okay? They have big press credentials. There's not I don't have that. I'm not gonna have that because I don't have I have newspaper. Newspaper. Uh-huh. Oh my god, it'd be so funny. Can you even no, I have to get those glasses, guys. I have to take them. What was the other glasses I got the other day? They was so funny too. Oh my god, the hands. The hands. The hands, but the hands are not as good. I'm hiding here. Wait, I'm hiding here identity. So that nobody recognize me. Nobody can hurt. Nobody cats. Nobody cats. No. No, but it's funny, guys. It'll be so funny. Can you imagine? I was like, hello. Imagine. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Imagine if the guy he's no bond for him. No bond for him. No, oh my god. I'm sorry guys. I'm already kind of like funny. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I may what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in my bag. Probably if I go. It's a Thursday, not tomorrow, but And who, if they say no, I'll just leave it at security. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, but I don't have a phone. So if I don't have phone, no photos. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know what happens. Okay. Oh my God. Hello, Maggie. Okay, guys, so let me get started. Oh my God, too many questions as usual. And by the way, I know that everything feels a little bit rushed, but I like that it's a little bit shorter. The other one's like 2 hours is too much because you know what happens? I like doing the timestamps, but then if it's 2 hours, it takes forever. Okay, it takes forever. You know what I mean? So now let me get started. Okay. Okay, now let's get started, guys. Okay, a lot of questions as usual. Okay, but guys, today is, I feel, as you see, I'm kind of energized. Okay, I'm kind of energized. Hi, no, hi, Peggy. I saw you. No, I saw you. It's good. So I'm energized. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. As a first, there's a lot to ask, so I'm gonna ask. So okay, so first, ask for protection before a light coming top of my head as I breathe in. If my lungs as I breathe out, project light outward. I create a beautiful circle of light. Step into it. I feel total connection to the protection, and everyone in the group steps into this circle of light. We're all connected or protected. I'm gonna put in the center of the circle the girls, all the victims, even men and women, anybody who in law enforcement who was prevented in the past from pursuing justice, everyone who is connected to this case, that they are protected. They're connected to the universal energy and they are strengthened by this. And then I ask the information come only from the highest sources and to create the good and all the good for myself, everybody in the group, and everyone involved. Okay. Sorry, God. Oh, I'm still recovering a little. Okay, so now, okay. Okay. So quickly, I'm gonna go. Evil Toad Bar recused himself on Epstein, but is pushing this. It's a little bit unrelated, but I really want to address it, so I'm gonna get it out of the way before I forget or something. So, but he's pushing the citizenship question even after the judge is ruling against it. Right? What will happen about the question? Of course, you can't be happy like, oh, he recused himself. No, but then he wants the other thing. You know what I mean? It's like you can't win. No, you can't win. Oh, there's administration. No, you can't. So what's happening with him? It's like, oh my god, guys, it's so funny. It reminds me of a game. I don't have much contact with my dad. When I was little, my dad used to play this game. Like he would like slap your wrist or something. I forgot what it was. It was like something like you kind of had to prepare. So it basically showed the bars like trying to slip in something, and the judge is like beating his hand, and he's like tries again. Oh, oh, what happened? Oh, wow, I didn't do anything. No, I didn't do anything. No. And then he tries again. He's like, get the hell out of here, bitch. So he's gonna try, guys. That's what it is. They're gonna try to slip it in. Are they gonna succeed? No, bitch. No, I really don't feel like, okay, will they succeed? Let me show me the sense. Is the citizenship question there? No. I almost feel like they try to print it, okay, but it's not. Even they may even try, guys. They're gonna try as much as they can. Even they may try to print it, but it's gonna be okay. Are they gonna succeed? Are people going to have to answer the citizenship question? No, no. It may even be, guys, like I was saying, they may even try to print it, but the people be instructed it will not be valid. Nobody should, fill it out or whatever. So I don't think they're going to win. No. So it's just because, guys, they're grasping at straws. You know what I mean? They really are like, no, they're going to lose everything because no, basically they have a problem. Nobody, they can't win votes naturally. So they have to cheat. So it's a problem for them. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay. Now, why did I feel okay, guys? Just going, kind of repeating myself here, but just quickly, why did I feel compelled to go to SDNY? And should I go? Should Rosie go to SDNY Thursday? Is it good for her, or she gets crazier? What's happening? It was a very good thing. Spirit wanted you to see it for yourself and to make you and the viewers feel the empowered. Because when you're seeing, guys, and this is true, I don't know if I communicated this to you guys, that being there in a weird way made me, even though I was not inside the courtroom, it made me feel like I was part of it. You know what I mean? Because it feels real. We watch especially nowadays that everything is very like about Twitter or the television. when you see something happen in reality, it just has a much bigger weight. So that okay, so should I go? Yeah, you should go. You should go because yeah, because the guys, it feels like it matters. I know it sounds, obviously it's not like, oh, I have a role or something, but in the end we do. Like our energy's there. It's interesting. I really felt, and I wanted to say this is just a quick part of, quick part of it. Um, what's so interesting is that I saw the guy, the right wing guy, Cernovich, and he was there with other kids. There was one there was a little weird, but there were some other ones that seemed like nice people. It's not that I'm like, oh, they're great people, but guys, it's very different. It's very easy to yell at people on the internet, even for the right wing people. It's very easy to write something on Twitter, but when you see them in person, not to say that they wouldn't say, like, I kind of feel like I don't think they would tell me the same things they would on Twitter. You know what I mean? So it was very nice to see it. Not to say like, oh, I love Leon, I love it, but I feel like this is almost like the whole thing that they're all trying to do is to try to like make us see each other as abstractions. But when you see people in person, even the people that are not, supposedly on your side, like they feel more human to me. Though there's a guy Sternovich, I can go say hello to him. It's not like I'm like going to say hello to him, but if I want to, I can. It doesn't feel, maybe because I'm not, obviously not I'm not a competition, not a politician, or not a journalist, so to me it feels harmless. But it's kind of nice to know that there you are, you're a person, you matter. But when it comes to the internet, they all make up so much bullshit. you know Sorry. Okay, so I'm just trying to go. Sorry. Okay, next. Unless okay, so okay, now, yeah, no, it felt real. Okay, so oh, guys, on the other thing, just quickly on a side, can I tell you what I got so excited about? I was like, because guys, Kushner, Don Jr., I think they're gonna be here. They're gonna be indicted here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So seriously, guys, I think I'm gonna go to all of it. I'm gonna go if I can. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna know everybody there. I'm like, hey, what's up? Seriously, like I'm like, I wanna be there. I wanna be there. If I can, okay, I was gonna say something mean, but if I can, I'm not gonna spit on Jared Kushner, but I want to think about it. I want to imagine. I want to imagine. Hello, trash, trash, trash. Oh my god, because it feels like alive, right? Here I am in New York. Why not? Why not? Like, why can't I? Right? So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of fun, right? It feels like it has to be real. I don't know. So anyway, so okay. Next, okay. Donna Age, are the pictures they found on, guys? And by the way, a lot of these questions they kind of jump a little bit, but that's okay. It's just because I need to get through all of them, and I think they're all interesting in different ways. Okay, so are the pictures they found on Epstein's phone, tablet, or whatever current? As in, the case is for previous events, but I imagine he is still active, and will more come out about the new current activities? And then Rosie's addition: will the feds find the material, since it's about what they found now? Okay, because you saw that they found all these materials. So my question is, will the feds find the material Epstein used to blackmail the powerful men who slept with the women enslaved to him? Okay, so in other words, I just feel like I just feel like yeah, I want to, we want to know, A, if Donna's question was, is there new stuff? A, and then B, the second part is, my question is are they going to find the evidence of, because as you guys know, one of my big interests here really is the blackmail. I want to know how they blackmail people, how he blackmailed people, and what the material is. So did they find the material for blackmail? Do they have it? Obviously, they're not probably never going to have it for everybody, but they must have something. Because did you see, guys? I saw online they said that they found they opened his safe. Oh my God! They opened his safe, and he has discs with labels on it. Oh yeah, interesting, no? Interesting. I wonder. Interesting, interesting information. Okay, so what was in it? Okay, guys. Whew. I'm going to stage. Okay, protection. Okay, okay. So first, Donna's question: is there new material? What are they gonna find? Yeah. I feel like he may have, guys. I saw he has several girlfriends, but he has, how do I say this? It's almost as if there's a smaller number. He's a bit more careful now. And the funny thing is, like, he has these girlfriends, like, kind of like, several girlfriends at the same time, and it's like sex images of himself with them now. But they guys, okay, can I tell you what I interesting here? Oh my God. So I don't know if this is colored by what I saw. Okay, I remember the other day I saw that um the New York Post had published these images, and then okay, had published these images of all these girls. They definitely had rushed. They even posted their names. They have these Russian names. I looked one up on Instagram, and she has a closed Instagram, but they look kind of like modelly, sort of like Russian, generic Russian woman, rich Russian woman. So I saw that then 2016, and now I see, guys. I feel like for whatever reason, Epstein now has his connection to the Russian mob is bigger than he used to be. So that's the girls are now coming from Russia more. You know what I mean? So whereas before, in all the cases that we have seen thus far, it's all American girls. We haven't seen the foreign ones quite as much. Okay, not that I guess this one Ghislaine is foreign, but you know what I'm talking about, like, not right. And now I see that he has much more. It's much more Eastern European. Okay, much more than he was before. That's my sense. That's the difference. And it's less gory. Okay, so but now the stuff they have is him with more. Okay, so oh my God, guys, it's so weird. It's like, for example, I used to work in an art gallery, and I worked at music. Long story. One of the things that you do in terms of, if you want to find out who you have to keep up with who the high level business people are. So he continues to do this. So he continues to cultivate business people and high profile people. And that is how he invites them in and how he gets the materials. You know what I mean? So this is kind of interesting here, okay, what I'm seeing, because because I guess not that I whatever I was thinking, but that's what I see, okay, that he is still doing the same thing where he's trying to get he's trying to get with the people, because it's all about the relationships. First he earns their trust, and then he makes the videos of them, so that's like going to parties and all. Okay, now in terms of the materials that he has used to blackmail specific people, does he keep them in the house, all of them? Where are they? I see there's something on the cloud. For me, you're very well organized files. He has the newer stuff here, some of it. And I think some of it, guys, was related to the current cases. And I keep going back. I don't know if it's going to be on, what's his name, Cyrus Vance. But there's something about judges in New York, okay, or people like politicians, like people that are like politicians more. He may have, especially since his case is going on, guys. Think about it. It involves extorting a lot of people, right? Pushing, blackmailing people and stuff like that, not just with money. AP, I've already, I looked it into yesterday. I don't know if you did you see yesterday's reading. I don't have time. And like there's a long list. When days like today, there's a long list of questions. Okay. So I can't do every, the who is a very difficult kind of question. But like I said, go by what I just said, which is judges and politics. I don't see a face. I would have told you if I did. But this is the thing. The point, like, okay. So, and I want to say, guys, the point is like it's not a short tale. I know there's a tendency to like, oh, it's one person. Like, let's just get the story, okay? And it doesn't necessarily matter at this point yet necessarily who. It's just that I like. What did I just say? I was saying that he cultivates people starting from the beginning who are prominent business people. He tries to be friends with them. He invites them, and then because he's in this particular situation with his case, there's stuff related to judges and politicians. Okay, so that's what I saw. I don't have time to look into every. I have a lot of questions. And like I said, just a reminder, if you have questions that are not related to the thing I'm saying, please add before the reading or below. Okay, now let me continue here. Okay, Susan S. I'm wondering about the fire on Epstein's private island last year. Wondered if you see anything new about that guy. So I didn't know a lot, and I'm not gonna. You know what? I closed the you can keep talking on the comments, but I'm not looking at it because I really do need to follow the questions. Okay. So, so as I told you before, guys, I used to not know anything about Epstein. I think now I can see why, because it's very dark. It's very intense. Okay, so I can see why I didn't. But anyway, so so I didn't know about that fire. I didn't know about this island. I never looked because, like I said, why would I don't like looking at these dark things for no reason, right? Unless there's a case, and now we have a case. So the interesting thing, when I was looking at this fire last night about this house, there were two things. First, it seemed to be legit, and then it was like all these far right. The guys, and also so strange, is that this Pizzagate conspiracy theory seems to be connected to this too. So I don't even know if this is true or false that it burned. I want to know what happened. Is this fire true, or was it just like a fake image? What do we? We have no way of knowing that those photos were accurate, because photos taken a night of burning like something. I'm sure like there must be thousands. So let me find out. So what happened with this fire? Was this legit? And if it was legit, what burned? What was the deal with that fire? Tell me. Guys, I don't think that is completely real. Okay, that fire, right? So, no, no. I just wanted to add something. Donna said we don't know who we can trust. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, you have to know exactly who the sources are, because if you don't are not familiar with the sources, it could be fake news. And since it's connected to the Pizzagate people, there's no reason why you should trust it. You actually should never trust it. So that's why I was telling you guys. Okay. So you have to, when you see something like this, you have to double triple check. So this is the thing. The first thing, and I had seen it even yesterday, the thing about this fire, I feel like it was people in the Virgin Islands don't like him, Epstein. They know what's going on. They don't like it. They just feel like there's something really bad going on. Even if he gives people money, they just feel like the karma is awful. Okay. Okay, so then that's number one. Then there's this. So I see these guys that look like they're locals. They put fire, but it's in the bushes. It is not in the house itself. Because, okay, the other thing that I want to say, guys, I think the house, they were saying even the news, that it's his primary residence apparently. Okay, or he goes there a lot. If it had been that the whole house had burned down, first, there would not be any images, right? Have you noticed there's images of the house everywhere? Okay, so I feel like if indeed it had been that the house was totally burned down and there was no, it was totally burned down island, that there's nothing or whatever, I don't believe it was the case. And I do think that there's guys, for some reason I'm literally like, okay, what about, is this burning bodies? What were they burning? They could be, oh my god, guys, yeah, they could be burning something else. I don't, you know what I think? It could be a minor fire, but burning something, not the whole thing. Okay, because because if you're gonna, this is from watching crime shows. I think if you're gonna create like a serious arson fire, you need a lot of accelerants. You need a lot of gas and I don't know what you put in, but it's not so easy to burn okay, things, and especially if it's in the tropic. In the tropics, it's more humid. Everything is humid. It's not like here where like, so it's a little bit harder to burn, to have crazy fires because it's so humid. Okay. So, you know what I mean? So that's kind of interesting here. So for my sense is that they either wanted people to think that it was gone. Because what was interesting to me was that they posted the fire images that don't mean anything. If I want to know, if the purpose for me, right, is to know whether the house is still going, a photo of a building burning in the middle of the night, it is very formless. It was not a very clear picture of a building. It wasn't like, oh, look, that house, it looks just, you could not, it was very, uh, not random, but like generic. Okay. It didn't look like a house to me, to be honest. And then when I saw the image of the house, the image of the house, the shape of the house, very unique. If it had looked like that, I don't know. My sense is that it wasn't. Okay. So this was just a minor part. They want people to think that the whole thing is gone. Oh, the if this is gone, forget about it. So to kind of like almost, what to say, create fake evidence, create fake fire. Is that right? Fake smoke or something. Just distract a little bit. I know it sounds crazy, but okay, do I believe? They're like, no. Is it burned down? Is the whole thing burned down? No. They wanted to burn down a few things, or they wanted to create the impression that the whole thing, okay, right? That's my sense. I think he may even have hired people to burn something, but I do not believe that it was. Okay, I don't. I don't believe it. That's just me. Doesn't mean, who knows? We're gonna find out more. Because also, guys, you have to remember too that the prosecutors today, they said that he has these homes. If the home had burned down, if and they described his island house as the main house, okay, right? Like they said he owns a house there. So if there was nothing there, they wouldn't see it. So I don't think it was a big deal. It was just kind of a fake news story, or modified to, but it was essentially fake. Okay. Now, okay. Paisley, where was I wonder how this is interesting question. I wonder how nervous Trump president tonight. Could it be the reason why he wanted Pence to return to DC? I wonder what the vibrational buzz is at Mar-a-Lago, talks amongst staff and members. What about people in the Trump and my, because actually, okay, okay, the question of the house is over. Okay, it's not. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. We moved on, and that's not particularly guy. He's so rich. That guy is so rich. He does not need some. He's not gonna get that much money. Compare. You know what I mean? Think about it. I don't know. Let's move on because we don't have a lot of time. It's not particularly relevant. He doesn't need. He's not the type of person who needs to get money from insurance of a house. He has a lot of cash, clearly. Did you see, guys? I told you, I read that the yearly tax on just the New York mansion is $350,000 a year for just the taxes for the house. Think about it. Like if you paid that just for a house, you're not going to be the kind of person who wants to burn the building for insurance. Okay, I don't think, especially the area, guys. The area has a lot of hurricanes. Okay, if you live in an area with hurricanes, there's a force majeure clause. Oh my god, my brain is so stores all kinds of things, but it's not so easy to get insurance like this. Oh, whatever, yeah, right. It's hard when you live in the areas that have a lot of those things. They don't usually pay out. It's complicated. They're gonna have to inspect. So anyway, so moving on here, like I was saying. Okay, so I don't necessarily Paisley, I'm not gonna look into it, but I don't care about Mar-a-Lago, to be honest, because it's not particularly relevant. Because whatever people think in Mar-a-Lago is not going to affect us. What I care about is the White House, like people in the Trump administration, Trump and his close people. Okay, I don't think it matters because Trump doesn't treat employees like people. Let's get real. He's disposable to them, so it doesn't really matter. I don't. It's like the people in Mar-a-Lago are not relevant to us, unfortunately. Because they don't have power, right? So it doesn't really, honestly, doesn't matter necessarily what they think, right? Like, just because I'm, like I said, the purpose of these readings is to find out all the things that are going to impact us ultimately. So let me start with a question. So how nervous is Trump tonight? Guys, I see it's funny, his face is really red. He's very nervous. And he's trying to, he does, we know what he does so well, right? Is to find a distraction. He's always trying to find a distraction to like, oh, blame something else or do something new. He's always trying to like refocus on something. And, and and so he's like trying to, he's sort of like, I'm trying to think here, guys. What I reminds me of is like somebody. Let's imagine it for some reason, like somebody's in a singing competition. Like you have a child or a friend who's in a singing competition. Your friend is a pretty good singer, but then they realize that there's another singer there is like amazing. And then, but you imagine if your friend is like Trump, he goes, "No, you're amazing, you're so great." No, 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 because what is happening here, the story of Epstein is so huge. It's not gonna die, but he wants the people in his staff to say, "No, yeah, people forgot about it. Don't worry about it. It's over." But it's not. So you know what I mean. So, but he's not feeling it. He's not feeling like it's gonna be over, and he doesn't. He guys, he blocks. What's so interesting about him? He blocks, and this is how he says, "I never met the person." It's because he has this ability to dissociate himself from things that are happening. That's why he said, "Oh, I don't know the person," because then he kind of, I don't know, almost like pulls back, almost like a button that pushes away the memories. And here he's able to do it just to an extent, but it's getting to him. Okay, it really is. It's like, no, it's Clinton. Look at Clinton. Oh yeah, it's Clinton. Forget about it. So it's not something that can go away because it's so dark, guys. It is so dark that is like you can't. It's not gonna go away. Okay, so yeah, he's very nervous and his heart is beating really hard. And I get, guys, I see the faces of Ivanka and Jared Kushner, and they are very nervous. Not because they don't care about anybody, but they don't like the attention that goes to them, towards them. Guys, can I tell you? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Can I tell you? I feel like Jared, and of course, right now, oh, of course, I think, oh my God. Oh my God. So can I tell you? I feel like I saw this on Twitter about Trump, but I see definitely about Ivanka and Jared. They borrowed money from what's his name? Epstein. So he may have, the other thing, guys, because if you think about what does Epstein do? He's in the mob. Okay, basically. He does extortion, prostitution, and what is the other one? What is the other mob racket? Loan sharking, right? So think about it. He lends money to people that need, because think about what are he's just like the Russians, like find people in distress and help them out so that you can ask for something later. So I feel like there's a business relationship here with Epstein also. Because they're desperate. When these people are desperate, they needed the money, they would go anywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is, oh my God. I almost like, I'm not scared to look into it, but it's like it never ends. So they're a little bit nervous about it, but not too nervous, but they're nervous. And I feel, guys, it's so interesting here. Some of the people that work in the White House, I see the woman, her name is Madeline, again, and shows up again. Though it's funny because some of these women are very Christian, and it bothers them, actually. They're bothered by it, by the association. Because now, it's one thing when it's repeated as propaganda, but now that they see it in reality, like happening in real time, not that, like, you know what I mean, like now they're saying these things in public, and they're seeing the reaction in public, they're like, whoa, it's real. They believe that it's real, and they believe there's something there. They don't know what it is, but they don't want to believe it. Okay, but they're kind of like waking up to it. Okay, so interesting. Now the obvious question, guys, and I added this question below, but now it's come up and I want to ask it because it's about his administration. Obviously, Acosta is in administration, and in normal circumstances, we know this is not a normal circumstance. He would be fired or he would have resigned. Why is Acosta still there? Okay, right? Like normal, even him, like how could you leave this guy connected to this in the administration? Why, is this guy front and center of everything? I mean, I kind of feel like I know why in some ways, but like don't you think it's kind of like, why not just say, hey, do something else? It's not like he's not, it's not like the Cokes would not hire him or something. Like, why would you? I mean, it's not because he doesn't have a job, he couldn't have a job, right? So why in the middle of so much scandal, Why does this guy stay in that job? Right? Like this is like the worst of the worst types of scandals. Not to show, there must be, they're hiding something. This is a Cynthia, I think, is not to show power, is to hide something. Okay, to hide something. There's something they're hiding, because it's almost like, think about how Trump can only hire people who are loyalists, and there aren't that many around. Okay, because the people that are like, you know what I mean. It's not so simple to confirm people. So why? Okay, why is Acosta still there? Why hasn't he resigned? And why hasn't Trump gone after him? Trump doesn't criticize him. Have you noticed? Trump criticizes a lot of people who look bad, but he doesn't seem to be criticizing him. Why? Okay, why? Why is Trump? Why is first of all, from Acosta's perspective, why is he still there? I didn't do anything wrong. I was just following the order, like the orders. Oh my God, I was just following the orders, and like I'm not. I did what I was told. I'm not gonna quit because I did whatever it is that it was. Okay. Yeah, and see, Angela, exactly. Like this is so sickening. They were trying to block. Did you see this, guys? But another bizarre thing. Maybe I should look into it. Right before right before this whole thing happened, right before this whole thing happened, they had this new rule where they were like trying to prevent, it was exactly that, something like sexual trafficking victims from it was not, I'm not kidding, guys, like almost like literally like a week before this whole thing broke, it was like, oh, they're trying to get laws going that would prevent people who are sex trafficking victims from seeking compensation. It's something like that. Like, see, it seems so strange. Like, why would you go to that granular detail? This is why I feel like, okay, but let me just figure out, okay, so why is he there still? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just there to, he's thinking, no, Acosta, I'm just there to help people. I'm just there to do, I'm keeping the gates. I'm closing, what is it? I'm the gatekeeper here. And okay, so why? Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, no, I didn't want to see this. Oh my God, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. So okay, it's so funny. Not funny, it's not funny, but I know if I so obviously every right before the readings I update with the questions, and there was one really long question that I I asked this, okay, that I asked this, and this is what is confirming to me. It's this is the thing that I asked, which is obvious if you put the two and two together, but asking and seeing it directly, it's even worse. So I'm gonna read the question so you know like how it. So I saw here Trump's administration systematic abuse, oppression, and silencing of children and teenagers in danger, from the camps at the border to these poor teenagers abused and tortured by Epstein's gang. I can't help but see that this is not coincidental. Did they have an actual plan to create a caste of people who can be abused and have no recourse whatsoever? Guys, I am sorry to say that that was the plan. God, please protect these children and please help humanity because I don't know. I don't know what. I this is because how I think it happens to a lot of us, right? We look at what's happening in the Trump administration, we put two and two together, and we see something really horrific, but we want to believe it. But that's the truth. What I'm seeing here, guys, can I tell you what it is? Is that okay? So let me tell you this. I mean, I kind of had seen. Okay, let me just say it. Let me just say it. It's hard for me to even spell it because no fear mongering. But I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So obviously, the Trump administration is all about helping their friends, right? They are all helping each other out, creating this world where they can get away with shit. And the reality, guys, I know it's hard. Every day it's like you're being hit on the face. The president is with the Russian mob. Let me just say it again. The president is with a Russian mob, whatever mob, I don't know what you call it, Russian, whatever. Just to say this international mob organization, the human trafficking. Okay. These people gave him money. How Trump thinks, this is how he thinks. He thinks whoever gives me money is great. It doesn't matter where the money came from. It's great. So what does he do? He helps the people who help him. So if you gave him money, he's going to create situations that help you. That's what's happening here. Those people involved in human trafficking helped guys because he's going back to the 90s. Remember how nobody wanted to give him money? He went to the Russians, and the Russians are interested in two things he likes: money and underage women. Okay. So that's what he likes. I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just saying. And so what is so I'm just okay, guys. So no, no, no. So like what would in the perfect world, those people are perverted, they're awful. What would they want? They would want to be able to get away with this stuff forever. So what can they do about it? They have to change the laws. So they have to change the laws so that when people are trafficked, they have, guys, they already have no recourse. People who are, this is like, oh my god, this is it never ceases to be infuriating. This is so infuriating because there hasn't nobody is as weak as these women who are like 15 years old and trafficked. Like, you can't get more powerless than that, but they want to cut the power from the low. Like, my god, I'm just like, I'm just gonna have a little water here. Um, guys, I'm a little teary, but it's because I'm angry. I'm teary because I'm angry. I'm very angry. With these people. I am just so angry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not enough for them. They want to get away with everything, and they want. So this is a guys. You know what it is? This is that they want to create. They not only are these people being abused right now, but they want to remove. And by because this is a guys, they want to remove the rights of them so that in 10 years they can go to someone and say, look, this happened to me. That is what they want, and this is why they have this guy there. This is why, because can I tell you guys? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me just. This is like, I always, maybe I have this problem. This is my fault. That we all try to think the best of people, right? Okay, we always try. I'm never want to focus on like the negative, right? Obviously, but in this case, guys, did you notice? And it was one another thing connected. Have you noticed that the Trump administration was trying to make child labor legal? Do you remember this? Do you remember this? It came out recently, towards the beginning of the presidency. They're like, oh, they're removing the law against child labor. Do you remember this thing? There was this, and then they did little things like that. Okay, so it's like it's all connected. Okay, because they want to have this cast of people, guys. You know what? And if you know the far right people, they are all about Darwinian ideas. They're like, oh no, it's about Darwinian. If you're strong enough, you survive. If you're not strong enough, whatever. Right? Whatever, it's humanity. I mean, whatever, look at animals. Lions eat you, so what? That's how they think. Okay, so for them it's like, well, let's figure out who the weak people are going to be in the society that we're going to create, and we want to find ways. Guys, I don't want you to be scared. Is not the point. I just wanted to say it because this is one of the most striking things about the Nazis. For example, everything was legal. Okay, they were doing things that at the time were legal in their country. So the same thing here. They want to create they want to be able to do it legally, right? So that it's like, oh, it's much harder to oppress people, even though it still continues. But if you have laws that protect the perpetrator, like they're trying, right? They can get away with it. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to find. I see a guys so clearly. They know the crimes they're committing, and they want to rem- this is what is so scary, not scary, but I'm not scared right now, but like, it's sickening. They want to make the victim feel even more powerless. And it's so strange because it's like, because in our tendency is to say, okay, let's attack, have speak truth to power, whatever. For them, no, it's not. And I remember, guys, when I was yelling at people on Twitter, I hate that one Barry Weiss, and what's his name, so I forgot the name of the other guy of the New York Times. I hate them. Brett Stevens, all these people. You know how they always do? They pick on the weak people. They always are like, oh, look, there was a college student somewhere, and you never know the person's name. It's a random college student. A college student didn't like a class, so they protested about the class. Can you believe it? Can you believe? And it's always the same thing every day. Oh, the college student. Oh, look at the black people. Look at the black people. They want to go down on their knees. How pathetic. It's always like the people that want to they want to say something, and they don't. They're not doing it for power. They just want to express. Like, we just want to express ourselves. Whatever. No, it's never like, oh, look at that business person who is not paying whatever. I mean, it's never something like that. It's always petty and small. It's always petty and small. So it's like the same thing here, guys. They pick on the people that are the weakest, because there's the by definition is all this whole thing, guys, about cowardice ultimately. Okay, and doing things behind the, you know what I mean. So this is it. So this is it. Okay, so yes, they have a plan. Now, Deanna, who is it? Somebody, oh, Deanna asked, is this going to come out? So I saw that there is a plan. Is this going to come out? I don't think they're going to succeed, but is this going to come out that they have the plan that was going to continue to oppress people now? Is this going to come out? Yeah. Guys, and I see again a sickening face of the Cokes. Okay, those people, guys, you know what they do? It's almost like, you know how, for example, guys, the 60s, people took LSD to imagine the utopian world of like all possibilities, but for them it's like they take whatever drugs they take to imagine a world that is as evil as possible. So it's kind of interesting is that, you know, the 60s people had these utopians that were about the good, even if they didn't happen or they were not meant to be built, right? It was all about creating something that was better, or like it's a utopia, like, and this is, you know, they call dystopia. So the difference is that like they you know how we think of better things, like, no, let's think of like what is the worst. I swear to God, they think of things like that, guys. I know it's very something that we cannot think about. It's very strange for us, very bizarre, but that's them. They get together. They're like, what can we? How can we hurt more people? How can, you know? And I remember reading this, guys, the whole thing. You know how they started calling benefits entitlements. You remember this? They changed. They're very good at language. They start changing things so that people don't notice, but they were always working as a population. So is that. Okay, they are, that's it. They wanted to hurt people, and they're like, let's imagine what can we do, what can we do to like really hurt people, and they get it together, and that's one of them. And this is, guys, okay, guys, can I tell you, you know what's it's also really scary too. And it's funny because my parents, you know, they're very left wing and from the 60s and stuff like that. And this whole thing about Marx, you know, the labor and all that, but it's true. Unfortunately, you know what's bizarre, it's true. They want to exploit the people who work. Okay, that's it. It's like, to me, it's like, how can we like squeeze everything out of them so we can give them as little as possible? It's like, and this is also interesting because this is why in the Victorian era they had to do a lot of changes because people were dying of overwork. They were working 12 hours at 14 hours a day in like these horrible conditions in these huge factories. Okay, and there was all these diseases and all those things, and it's like they want it, they like it because then they feel much bigger. Okay, they feel bigger if they be like, oh, I'm the boss, and everybody else is like begging for food or something. They like it because then you have to be nice to me. You have to be nice to me. So, oh my god, oh my god. So, you know, so it's like that's it. It's like you know, guys, it's so strange because it really, to me, feels like it's almost like the flips. It's something. Imagine if you were to have the 60s, but is the right wing version of the 60s. Is this? Is like creating nightmares for people of a life. What is a nightmare of a life for a person? Is this? Is like that. Is like they imagine the worst. Oh my God. It's like they're all about paranoia. Okay, all about paranoia and creating the worst conditions for most. That's it. And you know, guys, because you know they say they make these arguments, oh, we don't like regulation, but I'm sorry, from what I've understood here, the reality is that these people enjoy the suffering of others, period. They like to see people suffer. They do. I'm sorry, I've seen it. It's true. It's not just about not having regulation, it's about creating suffering for others, period. Mm-mm. No, I don't believe it. It is not true. That is just about regulation. You know, and the guys, you know, there was this. I'm not getting to like it's not true because they don't know. We don't like regulation. No, they want to create pain and horrible conditions for more people. They do. They absolutely go out of their way to do it. I'm sorry, they do. Okay, that's it. Okay. So now I need many questions, but guys, sorry, I went off on this because I think it was something that came up that was important here, very important. Okay, so okay, now. So, okay, now I skipped here. So now let me go back to Paisley. How so Trump's could this be the reason he wanted Pence to return to DC? So this is an interesting question, guys. Important question. Okay, so this whole thing apparently this thing was filed on July 2nd. The thing about Epstein, and that was supposedly the day when he had a tantrum. And I didn't think that was the case. When I saw the thing, it was related to the Russian thing of the submarine, and it was related to the parade. But let me look at it, okay? Because what I saw, guys, I don't think that Trump knew it was coming. I really don't think that he knew this whole thing of the arrest of Epstein. Because, guys, okay, let's get real. If Trump knew he would have told Epstein, right? And Epstein will have not come back. Don't you think? Right? Don't you think? That's my thing. It's like, if I swear to God, if Trump knew he was going to be arrested, he would have called them. He was like, "Stop this airplane, turn around." Right? There's no way. Epstein is a smart person in that way. He would not go in knowing that he was going. Don't you think, guys? Don't you think? To me, logically, it makes no sense. If Trump knew, he would have told these people somehow, or given a sign or something like that. Somebody would have told. You know. So I don't think he would. Honestly, I don't think. I think Trump was told after he was already in custody. That's like, oh, he was in custody. Okay, I don't think. So let me just double check. So did Trump know? No, he didn't know about it because they knew, guys. They knew he was gonna do something. He was gonna tell him. He was gonna tell his somebody has who is close to him. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no. So no. Interesting. I haven't thought about it, but now it says no. So is this the reason why? Is Epstein the reason why Pence came back? No, has nothing to do. Pence didn't know about it, and Pence, they're saying Pence is not connected to Epstein. Okay, Pence is not. Yeah, I don't think it's connected to Epstein. Okay, it's a Trump thing. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. So okay, now next question, but it's an important question because these are relevant things. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, guys, I don't know. I don't know that I want to know about them yet right now about Mar-a-Lago because let's go over the other questions. Okay, so okay, now guys, one other thing I want to talk about that I thought was really great. It was how that press conference was amazing. I loved it. I love the press conference. I don't know the name of the guy. It was not Berman. It was the other one. He was so great. He was like, "Look at all these victims. They matter. They matter. What kind of society exists where all these people that have no voice, they can't be treated like this? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous." He didn't say it's ridiculous. What the hell you think? No, the way it was so nice, and he was sincere. And guys, think about it. For the first time in how long? I don't know how long. Okay. I don't know how long we see something human. And then it was one of those shows that I was telling you guys. I watched. Then the contrast was they cut to I forgot who it was. It was what's his name? It was the guy. Oh, Acosta. He's like, well, but he served time in prison, and the congresswoman was like, what do you mean he served time in prison? He spent 10 hours a day at home and he could do whatever he wanted. So he was like, oh no, but it's like what is so shocking, guys, is that those people, Trump, like I was telling you, Trump people, they don't acknowledge the victims to them don't exist. They don't exist. The victims to them like are non-entities. They don't exist. Okay, so it's like they're like, no, the victims don't matter. They don't exist. They don't. It's almost like they don't. They're not. No, I don't. It's a gaslighting at its best. It's like, oh no, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no victims. Did you see it? They were like, they are just children prostitutes. This, guys, was the argument that Epstein's lawyer made today. He was like, no, they're just children prostitutes. Like, and apparently the guys I was reading about it, the judge laughed. The whole courtroom laughed because they said. So the judge was like, so that's not. So did you know that if they are under a certain age, it's rape? You know that, right? You know that, right? I had to ask the guys there. He was like, well, statutory, okay, whatever. But it was just like, it was unbelievable that they were making this argument. You know what I mean? Like, hello, hello. Okay. So, so you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? What is wrong with these people? Okay. So then, you know what I mean? So that was it. So they don't get, the guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, so it's just like unbelievable to me. Like what? So what information doesn't need to politicize? I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So I thought it was like, so it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter because he didn't speak to the victims. The victims were not told about this agreement. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not discussing what he said. This is not about Acosta, guys. This is about what happened today. I'm talking about today exactly what happened, what the judge said. So what I'm saying is that they have no care. To them, the victims don't exist. They're not people. They're whatever it is. It's a non thing. So So what I felt, what I think many of you guys said that if you felt it too, was that wow, look, now the victims matter, and they spoke as if they care about the victims, and that's what it felt to me. Okay, so my question is, are the victims going to be honored going forward? Just, I know it's very hard to change things, on a big scale, but as far as the guys, this case has been going on for what, 20 years, I don't know how long, but as far as this case is concerned, are these victims gonna be honored going forward? Are these, or are they gonna, like, no, nothing happened? Okay, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be honored. Yeah. And they are gonna, guys, it's gonna do really good for these girls, because they're gonna, for the first time in decades, they're gonna be given the room to speak. Okay, they're going, and they're gonna try to fight them, but they're gonna lose, because there's gonna be so much information. Can you close the door? I can hear everything. Sorry, guys, I had to yell. I get angry sometimes. I'm like, somebody was like, I could hear everything. It really distracts me. When I was like, I'm sorry, did you hear me? I yelled. Sorry. Sorry. I got angry. Oh, I have a thing. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, I was like, sorry, guys. Was it loud? I was just like, sorry. I was like, I have to scream because I was like, I get annoyed when, like, there's phone booths and there's doors to the phone booth. If you can't close the damn door for the phone booth, I can yell at your face. Sorry. So okay. Anyway, so sorry. And so okay. So now, okay. So this is, yeah. I think they will now. So guys, I'm interested in this. Like, okay. So now it's kind of, what, and it's not listed. It's not listed, guys. So I was like, yeah. So sorry, like it was a rude, because sometimes, guys, I have a thing. I think I'm a little bit autistic, tiny bit. So people who have a little bit of autism spectrum, I'm very sensitive to noise. So like if I hear things, it really bothers me in ways that are like intense. So maybe it doesn't bother people so much. So I'm like, sorry, I was yelling like, oh, it's kind of strange. It's like I'm like, no, no, no. So like, so anyway, so okay, so let me go here. Okay, I'll go here. So guys, okay, now this is an interesting question that I didn't list, but it summarizes many of the questions I have. Okay, so how are the perpetrators going to react? And I'm not even talking about just Trump and Epstein, but everybody they're trying to protect. How are they going to react when the tables are turned? In other words, they're not going to be able to get away, be the telling like it is. Okay. Um, it'd be interesting to see. I'm curious, just curious, what's gonna, because they don't know what they've had. So, guys, look at that scumbag, the scumbag that is Alan Dershowitz. What's gonna happen to that guy, guys? I was fantasizing about going to whatever hearing if he comes to New York. I'll be like, Alan, wake the fuck up, Alan. You're gonna die soon. Wake the fuck up. Like somebody, I'm like, wake up. Are these people ever gonna wake up? What's gonna happen to them? They're not all gonna die right away. How are they gonna react when the tables turned? When we just, because guys, we're there. I have to say we're there. We're there in a moment of change, a big flip. How are these people gonna react? They don't know. They've never, guys, oh, welcome to my world, bitch. Welcome. They've never been in a world where they haven't dictated the terms. Can you imagine? I've never, unbelievable. They've never experienced a world where they haven't dictated everything. Can you imagine like living in a world like that? Well, you're gonna have to imagine, because that's like, they'd say they're gonna lose it. And guys, it's for them, how when they were going to lose things, they would say stuff like, oh, but then they would call Brett Stevens and be like, hey, Brett Stevens, can you write an article about like outrage culture or college campus, or oh my god, Black Lives Matter is terrorist, like they would just try to pick on, they find these like indirect ways to attack people and to delegitimize real things that are things that matter. Okay, and they don't. It doesn't work. It's fascinating. It's like try to hey, it's the college campus. It's the college. It's Black Lives Matter. Yeah, Obama is not born here. Or like they always like what it kills me about this guys is that it's so petty. They are always fighting to be pettier. It's not like they have a bigger vision. It's always about, oh, let me find a petty thing and stick to it. Or like it's so stupid. So they're like, it's not gonna work. They're just gonna have to do it to deal with it. Because they've got guys, and I'm saying the government, like I was telling you guys, I believe, remember yesterday, it was like seeing that the Southern District people were angry and they're going to go get things. That's how the justice people going to do it. But bitch, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's over. Okay, those days where you can like screw people over, rape children are over. Okay, shut your mouth. I'll see you later. They're like, it's over. That's it. And guys, the more they fight, the more they take the money, they take this, they put them in solitary, whatever. They have to learn the lesson. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, stop. It's over, bitch. It's over. It's over. Oh my God, Letitia. Go, Letitia. What is Letitia? I don't know. Oh, Letitia. I know what you're talking about. Letitia James. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So, well, we have heard from their attorneys, Dab. We have today. Did you see? That's what I was telling you earlier, right? That's exactly that's what they were saying today. Okay. But I have to move on. But that's what I was saying. They were saying today that the girls were child prostitutes. That's what they were saying. Even at the beginning, already they were setting the tone. But anyway, so that's it, guys. But I'm saying I saw the face of Robert Kraft and all these people. Okay, so oh my God, sick, very sick. So okay, I have 10 minutes. So okay, so that's how it is. I think they're gonna face justice. It may be, we're never gonna give up, guys. They're gonna face justice. Yes, they are, and it's gonna be pretty major because it's, guys. Okay, this is the thing that had to happen now. I'm gonna start packing a little bit, but is that in order for justice to happen, we have to dismantle the system. And when we dismantle the system, we see that there is a lot of, there is a lot of people that are you know that are involved in this. So okay, so this is now. Okay, why is a question? Okay, now guys, I kind of feel like, oh my God, oh my God, I didn't even get to the beginning. I need to do, oh my God, it's like every day, it's never enough. But I'm going to ask a couple questions. We have time for two questions. But the question about the woman, the darker stuff, I'm going to have to do tomorrow. Okay. Do I have a reading? I have a reading at 7. Well, anyway, I'm going to do tomorrow an hour for this about the woman Ghislaine, because there's a lot of really dark questions here that I don't have time to do. But I want to do couple quick questions here that are not connected, that are not big. Okay. First is a question about the UK ambassador, the cable. This is the cable that he called Trump inept and incompetent, which is very minor and it's true, right? It's 100% true. But the woman who outed it is a woman who was connected to Russia. She's pro-Russia, and all these people, they're like, so what's going to happen to this guy? Are they going to be able to? But in the meantime, Theresa May is supporting him. So what's going to happen to this guy, and what's going to happen to Trump? They're trying to destabilize the UK. Oh, this is why, guys. Because Trump doesn't have a very good. I told you before that the current UK government is going to take down these people. They know it. So they're trying to destabilize this government of the people they're not pro Russia. They try to remove, that's it. They're trying to embarrass the people that they're like, are they gonna? I think Theresa may not even get rid of this guy. Interesting. Oh wow. Guys, it's kind of interesting. I'm getting about this guy. It's weird. I don't know. I never looked into him, but I kind of feel like he's an MI6 person too. I don't know. There's something about this guy. He's a big deal. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow the diplomatic world. I don't know anything about British people. something like he's not, he seems kind of like dumb or not stupid, you know what I'm talking about, kind of like whatever, but he's playing a role that we don't know yet. He's doing some things. So I don't think they're like, oh my god, interesting. So the thing is that he is not, and Theresa May is saying, and a lot of people in the UK are like, no, we can't bend over for Trump. Trump is stupid, we can't do what he wants, because what he wants is Russia, right? So we can't do that. All right, so that makes sense. Interesting. So I think, okay, guys, this is kind of a funny question. The last question. So Epstein is staying in the same jail as El Chapo. He is staying right now in the same jail as El Chapo. So has El Chapo beaten him up yet? Hmm? Has El Chapo hit Epstein? Okay, are they gonna see each other sometime? Because he's not gonna get bond. He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna leave. What's going on? What's going on with Epstein there? Yeah, I'm sure he's in solitary, but like I see the coffee was already spilled for him. Okay. Like I think he knows. I mean, he knows, right? Everybody knows that this is what happens. But he's still the same. You know how it was amazing about him. And I think, guys, I never knew before Trump, I never knew that there were so many evil people in the world. Because they're all differently, the levels of evil are staggering. Okay. I just feel like he's so evil. Okay. Like he's so evil, and like he doesn't care. Okay, I mean he cares, but right, but he thinks he's like, I can get away with everything. You're stupid. I'm not like a common criminal. I'm better. I am like, you know messiah. He's really like that. So oh my god. So this is a story. So guys, this is for America. Guys, can you believe it? It's crazy. So tomorrow I'm gonna continue, okay, and then I'm gonna do the Ghislaine questions. It's going to be hardcore questions. But okay. Yeah, but okay. Does subpoena from, but guys, not to say like I love Nancy, but like how long have I been hearing the story of the subpoenas? Like they should have subpoenaed the thing like 5 months ago. Okay, we have 5 minutes. That's okay. But like, oh my god, I just feel. Don't you think it's like now you're subpoenaing the thing? Why are you subpoenaing them now? Like I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I don't want to go into get me. But like, don't you, I feel like you've been hearing. I've been here. Have you noticed? What was the other day? Oh, the Democrat. It was something like that. They were like, "Oh, I subpoenaed. I did," and it's like, "Are you serious? You know? Are you serious? Oh, now you're subpoena? Like I just can't. I just cannot. It's weird to me. Like, oh, you're subpoena. Are you gonna subpoena Jared now too? What about? Why don't you subpoena Manafort? Like, this is so strange. It's like stuff that has already happened. It's too slow. It's too slow. You have to do everything at once. Okay, just now, just go for it. Like, what are you waiting for? Oh, we're going to stop being in the Trump org. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Oh, that's good, I guess. But I mean, why, guys? Tish James, she's already moved. She's moving. She's already in that. It's like you can't be behind. You have to be ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just my thing. Whatever. So, so that's the story. And yeah, but guys, I still told you before. I don't think the big change is going to happen because of Congress. They're kind of holding. They're kind of like mud. They're kind of like going slow. Maybe this is maybe what the situation is. This they want to slow. They want to keep doing things, but slowly. Maybe that's the strategy. I don't know, because clearly, and I say this because of Senate. Okay, clearly the Congress is stuck. Okay, we can't expect them to do much. I think that so I'm not, in the end, I'm not worried. I do trust Nancy. I think she knows a lot more than we do. But I just feel like it's upsetting to me how slow the Democrats. They should be more aggressive. So I understand that they don't want to create chaos, but like, what chaos are you going to create by asking for a subpoena? Is it hard to ask for subpoena? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about like Come on, seriously? Is it like a? It doesn't have to be like a philosophy book to ask for subpoena. Just like, oh, you do? That's nice. So guys, yeah. So yeah, but I'm not worried. Like I told you guys, I made peace with that. I know that there's nothing we can do about the Congress. So this is a Trump is what's gonna happen is Trump is gonna be like nothing will be done until the military, like somebody's gonna go in because the whole thing is gonna fall apart. And think about, have you ever seen this president, any president, who's like supporting this like really monstrous person? Because what, guys, just to finish, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I have 1 minute, 2 minutes, but like 1 minute talk for a minute. What was staggering today was how this administration was totally okay with this guy. He's a monster. He's a real awful person. And like they're clapping for him. They're like, oh, it's that's nice. Right? So this is how low we are, how low we got. Okay, so you know what I mean? So so anyway. All right, guys. So, but tomorrow, guys, what a day! Today was crazy. Today was crazy. All right. So have a good night. See you later, alligators. Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we see each other. See each other again. Our meeting. All right. So it's gonna be a different time because I have appointment later, but it's gonna be earlier. But I'll let you know. Okay. All right. So see you later, alligators.